Hi, and welcome to another edition of The Doctor Is In. This is the Merry Christmas edition. We're going to do this in two parts. We've got two drinks that we're going to be making for your Christmas holiday. So stay tuned for that. So why don't we get started with making their drinks? So the first thing we're going to be doing, we've got to make sure that we ice our mixing. Actually, we're not going to ice our mixing drinks yet, mixing glasses yet, because we don't want to dilute the drink just yet. So we're going to add in 1.5 ounces of tequila on both. And we're using the Espolòn Reposado. Absolutely fantastic. And then we're going to add in 3/4 ounce of triple sec. You can use any old triple sec. You can use Cointreau. You can use a whole bunch of different things for it. Then we're going to be also adding in a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Got to make it a little bit sweet. We're going to be adding that on both drinks. And the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to actually add in some lemon and some lime juice. So you're just going to cut your lemon in half. You're also going to do the same thing with your lime. Cut that in half, because we're going to just be using a half juice for each. This sometimes takes a little bit of time, but you know, it is absolutely well worth it to use fresh squeezed versus buying the stuff in the store. I will use fresh squeeze as much as possible. You know, the bars and stuff where you work at, if you can fresh squeeze, that is a great option if you can do it. Sometimes you can't because it just takes too long to do it, and you're really trying to buy for time. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some ice to these mixing glasses. It's real important just to get this in before you get the cranberry in. We're going to add about 2.5 to 3 ounces of cranberry juice. Not a ton, just more for flavor and color. You grab your old mixing tin. Remember, you want to make sure that's on, and you're shaking the glass away from the gas, right? Get all that goodness in there. So for the first one, we're going to make sure that we're going to add in our large ice cubes. And we're just going to strain this right into the glass. And my apologies, my strainer is in the other room right now, being used for Christmas decorations or for Christmas cooking. And that is our first margarita. It's absolutely fantastic. We're going to get our second one going in just a second. Now, that one is for me because I didn't want the sugared rim, but I know my wife is going to want the sugared rim, so we're just going to put the glass in a little bit of simple syrup. And we're going to get a little bit of sugar on that rim. As you can see, we're just going to ice up our cocktail. And we're going to strain that right in there. Now, we're going to garnish. So we're going to take a couple clippings of our rosemary bush. And you're going to just take off some of the bottom leaves. because what you're going to do is you're going to use the rosemary bush for also like a spear, right? And then we're going to grab our fresh raspberries. We're going to put those on the ends. That's going to be one garnish. You're going to throw the other one on the end like that. And then you're going to throw a couple raspberries in the drink as well. And there you have it, folks. Part one of our Christmas special is the mistletoe margarita. You can make them in bigger glasses, you can make them in smaller glasses, but remember, always ask your guests, would they like a sugared rim or would they not like a sugared rim or a salted rim? But typically you use sugar for sweet and you use salt for the tart. So if you're making a regular margarita, you always probably want to use salt, but since we're making a sweeter margarita, you're going to use the sugar. So cheers to you and have yourself a great Christmas. We'll be back to make the Santa's Nog tomorrow, and don't be surprised because it is absolutely going to be fantastic. You're going to want to make this drink. We're going to make it and we're going to post all this early tomorrow morning. And so you're going to have both these videos with both the recipes for Christmas. So cheers to you and great cocktailing. Hey everybody, welcome to part two of our Merry Christmas special. Today we're going to be making, we called it yesterday the Santa's Nog, but you know what? We like it better as the Yule Log Nog. So stay tuned. We're going to have that up for you in just a second. So here's what we're making today. We're going to make the Yule Log Nog. Look at all these fun little things that we've got going in this. We've got marshmallows. We've got chocolate-covered pretzels, biscotti, raspberries. We've got mint. We've got cinnamon. We've got espresso. We've got chocolate, actually a chocolate sea-salted caramel with chopped pecans. We've got bourbon, we've got hazelnut and chocolate, we've got Bailey's, we've got Kahlua. This is going to be so much fun, guys. I really can't wait. Hi everybody, and welcome to our Christmas edition, part two of our Christmas cocktails. Today we're going to be making, and we called it yesterday the Santa's Nog. My daughter was like, no, poor name. You know, we created it ourselves so we can make up a new name. So we called it the Yule Log Nog. So it's going to be made with some Buffalo Trace bourbon, some Frangelico, Bailey's, Kahlua. We've got a chocolate and pecan that we've already actually rimmed here real quick. And we're making with marshmallows. We got raspberry syrup, whipped cream. This is going to be a really, 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 really good drink. So let's get started. We've already rimmed the glass, and this is going to be a build. So we've built the glass. We already put in the rim. So we're just going to add in a little bit of bourbon. So it's going to be about 3/4 of an ounce. And then we're going to throw in about a 1/2 ounce of Frangelico. We're going to throw in about the same of Kahlua, about a 1/2 ounce. And last but not least, we're going to throw in about a 1/2 ounce of Bailey's. So, and then just to kick it up a little bit, we're going to throw in some raspberry liqueur to make it kind of festive. Or some raspberry syrup. Just to make it nice and sweet, festive. It's only going to be about a 1/2 ounce. All right, so we've got the drink built so far. We've got our liquor in there. We've got our rim set. We're going to be moving into some of the next ingredients. We're going to add in the espresso. We're going to also add in our ice and build it. And it should be really great cocktail. So let's just get right into it. We're going to add in our ice. Now, since we've already pre-done the rim, we got to kind of be careful as we're bringing in our ice, right? We don't want to disturb the rim that we've placed on there. So now we're going to add in our double espresso. And as we've got that right in the glass, we're just going to do a quick, gentle stir, right? You just want to get that all stirred up, ready to go inside the glass for our Yule Log Nog. Now we're going to add our whipped cream. Now here's where all the fun comes in, right? This is where we get to decorate our glass here. So we've got our marshmallows, but we're going to have a little fun with our marshmallows because you got to have roasted marshmallows. Going to add in our mint sprig for decor. We're going to add in our biscotti with chocolate covering for our drink. I'm going to put one of our chocolate covered pretzels on top, a couple in the middle, and then add in a few raspberries. And there we go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Yule Log Nog. Enjoy. On behalf of me and my family, just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope you have absolutely a wonderful 2024. And we're going to see you guys next week for our next episode. But again, thanks for following me. Also, we're still in the Bar Boss competition, so check me out. HTTPS barboss.org/2023/John-Hellman. It's absolutely a great contest. Also, check out my YouTube channel where you can see all of my stuff that I do here. So again, everybody, thank you very much and wishing you great cocktailing.